Alright, so the crocodile boss, which I have no name, no idea what the name is back. And I'm recording this in advance. It's gonna come out on Global in a few days. And, by the time you're watching this, it's gonna be just come out on Global. And I want to make a video just on a quick but a quick way of beating it. So, first of all, this boss is out of any of these like weekly bosses that we have is definitely the most annoying, just because it takes a little while to beat every time. I would say there is no reason to beat Extreme. Extreme gives usually what I get is the like the 16 reward, maybe 18. I think I've never got 20 a single time, and you can see I've already beat it 30 times this time. But doing hard, you're probably gonna get 11, 13, even normal. You can get all the stuff here. If you do it every day, all 5 times, you can get all the good stuff. Maybe you won't get like the blue stones and some of the gold, but the good stuff you definitely can. So if you don't want to do extreme, there's no reason to. I do extreme, and I'm gonna show first my team and then a more reasonable team that people are gonna have a more easy time making, especially because Kyo at this point is a year old and has not come back ever. So maybe you don't have him. In case you have Kyo though, you may follow this because this is very quick. But again, I'm gonna show a no Kyo necessary way as well. If you want to skip to that, I'm gonna leave the time code so that you can actually skip to that on your screen right now. But if you just want to see the Kyo way, it's so easy. I don't even know if this is the most optimal way of beating with Kyo. Let me put some volume because it's kind of sad just not having nothing to hear. I don't even know if this is the best way of beating you with Kyo. But no, the auto was on! Okay, well, the auto was on. That's unfortunate. I always forget, if you were autoing an activity before, that means that it's when you start a new one's already gonna be on auto. No questions asked. Okay. With my strategy, I use alt food, Sauriel Kyo, and actually I don't need Mon Speed. I could take off Mon Speed and put Green Ascanor. I can put Red Demon Meliodas. I can put a lot of units. I just use him because he's already been on my team. And then I just get the ultimate here. It's so quick. I'm just saying, like, oh, it's so quick because in comparison to how you beat it normally without Kyo, brother, is it long. It definitely can, but I feel like it's too long to the point where it's just not worth it. You really don't have to do extreme. And so the easier versions don't need it this much. So I took a little while to explain, but now that we're here, the reason why I use so many Ignite units is because this right here, right, this it's not a buff, but this effect that he has goes away if you fill him up with debuffs. I don't know if specifically you need to be Ignite, but everyone does Ignite. On normal, you need 6, I think. On hard, you need 7, or is it 5 on normal, 6 on hard? On extreme, though, you need 9. Yes, you need 9. 6, and then you need 1, 2, 3 more. So you need 9 debuffs on him, and then he will be completely, defenseless, basically. So boom. Fill them up, that's 9 ignites. And then this will go away next turn. So now you can actually do damage to him. And unfortunately, he's gonna stun my Kyo. Oh, he's gonna use his damage, but that's okay. Now that he has 9 ignites, I kill him. And next turn, the second phase of this guy is incredibly easy in comparison. And then Sauriel one-shots. I don't think he actually one-shots, but almost one-shots. And we can beat him up with our other characters as well. Yeah, if he had more ignites on him, he does one shot. But that's basically it. He'll be dead next turn. Now let's move on to the less convenient way that takes way longer. But it is what it is if you don't have Kyo. Let me finish him off. So for the non-Kyo extreme strategy, what you want to do is, of course, keep up the ignites. And the replacement for Kyo is Kang, because he has 2 ignite cards, which will serve, you know, for igniting. And the second unit for ignite could be either Monspeed or Blue Gila, which we'll talk about in a second. But Monspeed is only really worth using if you have 3 or more dupes on him. Below that, I would not advise using him. So if you've got, you know, green Monspeed a few times on like a festival banner or something, or red Monspeed, God forbid you gave him dupes, but if you did give him dupes, then it's useful for this. So red or green Monspeed. If not that, Blue Gila, because Blue Gila actually does ignite on ultimate. It's not much, but it's something. And ignite on her attack card. It will take a little longer with Gila. For that, I'm going to use Monspeed for the video, but it just takes a little longer. And then second team is more of a DPS. You can change Saurio for like red melee, the one. You can change, like, you just put DPSs on these 2 slots, and then I would recommend using Gal for either green or red. And yeah, so you ult rush either the Gila or the Monspeed, whichever one you're going for. And you want to pop in basically all the ignites at once, just so you don't get cucked. Okay, you're not gonna get a 7th card, unfortunately. But let's go with this right here. I'm not actually getting his Monspeed's ultimate right now, because even if I did, next turn I wouldn't be able to actually take off his thing anyways. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this. That's unfortunate. That's okay. We're gonna do this, take off his ultimate gauge. Next turn, we're gonna ult. So if you're using Gila, the one big advantage of Gila is that she can cleanse this, which will be the debuffs on your ignite cards for Kang. While Monspeed, of course, can't do that. So that would be the big advantage of using Gila. But of course, Monspeed has that. So after you ignite twice with Kang, I just use Kang's ultimate, but honestly, maybe I should not. After you ignite twice with Kang, you take off his thing by ulting with Monspeed. But with Gila, you're gonna have to ignite a few more times, either with her card or Kang's cards. Kang's dead, that's fine. He did his purpose. Now you can change to the DPS team. You can stay on the team if you want to as well, but... change the DPS team. I'm gonna rank up Saurio. And hope that next turn I'm gonna get another rank up. You do want to build up cards for at least one character for the next turn, just because he's going to be a little bit tanky. But it's not anything crazy. In the AoE of Saurio, take off his ultimate gauge. Maybe this isn't the most effective way of beating him, but it is one that I know, and is more free-to-play friendly than using Kyo, at least. But then again, like I said, you don't have... like, last time this guy came around, I didn't even do extreme. Like, for the most part. I just did hard. Because I got all the rewards just by beating hard anyways. Yeah, I got my my ults. for... I got my ult for Gopher. That's nice. I'm just leaving this card for next phase. One... Maybe a unit that I could bring, actually, here is someone that removes stances. Because his stance is very annoying. See how little I'm doing? Someone that removes stances would be actually quite nice. But now he has nothing. 2 turns after he gives his stance, he has like no defenses at all. Yeah, he goes to that form again, but now he has like no defenses. Not even his initial passive. Let's get a Saria ultimate. Yeah, now he has like... I'm creating him and everything. He has like no defenses at all. And then next phase, I'm just gonna pop in my ults. So this is the extreme. Honestly, too hard. But apart from that, no Kyo necessary. Oh, I got a 20. Epic.